This is my tutorial on how to make a paper dragon, and you'll need paper, markers, scissors, a pencil, and hot glue. So you need to fold your piece of paper in half the long way and cut it to make 2 strips like this. And then you're going to fold your strips to make even smaller strips like this. Just make sure the second one is at least a little bit thinner. And now you're going to glue the extra flap so that it doesn't unfold. Remember to cut a bit off of your thinner piece. Then you're going to fold your pieces in half to make a kind of a triangle looking thing. So basically, you're going to put your 4 fingers together and measure the base around it so you know how thick it needs to be, and then you're going to trace it. And then you're going to add flaps like this. I don't really know how to explain it, just watch. But you need to make 2 for each. And on the thinner one, you need to make the pieces that you make for it also slightly thinner. And now you're going to cut them out like this. And now you need to fold the flaps that you made earlier so it makes a shape like this. Do it to all of them. And on said flaps, you are going to glue them and then stick them to the very edge of the triangles that you made. And do this with the other top piece for the top half of the triangle. And now you have the top half of your base. If you have extra, cut it off. And now you're going to cut out a little rectangle like this, fold it in half, and then put it in between your 2 bases and glue it so that they're connected. And after this step, your base is done. Good job! You're halfway there. And now you're going to trace the top part of your dragon so you know how much space at least needs to be covered. Don't copy, okay? It's my original design. If you have a couple extra things you want to add to your dragon, but you don't have the space for on the paper, you can cut them out separately and then add them at the end. Yay! It's time for color! My dragon's pizza-themed with a green eye, so I'm gonna need red, yellow, tan, and green. I forgot the tan, but we don't talk about that. We're done the first side, yay! Now we just need to cut it. And to make the other side, you need to flip it over and trace your pieces so that it'll be facing the right way. And add the details once you're finished tracing it. Now it's time to outline it in color again, woo! And now we need to cut. And next we need to make the jaw, so we're going to trace the jaw, and the jaw's pretty much just a rectangle, so yeah. Once again, outline in color. And we also need to cut it out and trace it once again. Now, outline color cut out, and then we have all of our pieces, finally! If you had extra pieces that you need to glue on, glue them on before you glue it onto the base. Do that for both pieces, and then we're ready to glue them to the base. And you can also glue the jaws to the base as well in this step, and then after that, you're done. Good job if you made it this far, and happy crafting! Okay, this part was completely my choice, but I didn't like the length of the jaw, so I cut it a bit shorter.